Hello, hello, good people. I hope all is well with you and your families. It's Christmas time. Um, Merry Christmas to you and your families if you celebrate that. Merry Christmas. I had to say that twice. Okay, today we cooking a nice hearty soup, which is chicken and wild rice. It's great for wintertime. Simple, easy, good dish. Right here we have the chicken. I'm using a rotisserie chicken. It's easier. Just pop in the stove. It's already done. The seasoning is great. Okay, for the rice, I have white basmati rice, jasmine, no, not jasmine, basmati rice. And I have this Minnesota wild rice, equal proportions. I have some herb de Provence mixed with a little thyme, some fresh butter, pepper, salt, heavy whipping cream. I got 4 cups of chicken stock, or you can use chicken stock or bouillon like me. I use that one. Onion, got some cone, garlic, celery, carrots, and mushrooms. Oh, and a 4 cup of all-purpose white flour. Let's get started. Okay, the second part. I said the second part. Well, continuing from where I left off, what I did was I got the rice, the wild rice. I did a head start on that because it takes 40 to 60 minutes, depending on where you get the rice, to get soft. So I get a head start on that. So I'm about 15 minutes with that. So right here I got my pan hot. So in the hot pan, this is a three quart saucepan. It's really hot. I don't want this butter to brown. So we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter. Throw your onions in there. The butter browned already. You don't want your butter to brown. My fire was just too hot. I'll throw your onions in there. Give them a nice little toss. All right, I had to switch to the 5 quart because the 3 quart wouldn't do nothing. So I'm in my 5 quart Dutch oven. So I added another tablespoon of butter, and now here comes the other vegetables, which is the celery. I let those onions sweat a bit. Celery and carrots. Don't throw that. Get that in there. And I'm going to add the mushrooms too. And some garlic. And that way I can have room on my board so I could get the corn off the cob. So we got those vegetables in there. They sweating good together, bringing out all them beautiful aromas. This video gonna be chopped a little bit and having some technical difficulties over here. All right. So when that looks like that, we're gonna throw our corn in there. Boom. 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 Come back with your chicken. What I did, I just picked some light and dark meat together, a little bit of the skin to get that roasted flavor in there. And we're gonna add that. This is not the whole chicken. This is probably half. So, you know, however much chicken you want to put in there, you can do it. So I don't even think I need this much, but I'll overload it, make it more hearty. The rest of the chicken I'm going to use for tamales, or maybe some tacos or something. Or maybe you could just eat it. Give yourself a little treat. Or make some good old chicken noodle soup. Jewish penicillin. Got some more corn over here. So we're going to get that in there and get this incorporated. Just stir it around, mix it up real good. Now we're going to add some seasoning. Right here is the herbs. Go with the salt and pepper. As far as the salt and pepper goes, lightly salt it and pepper it, because once you put it in, you can't take it out. So remember that. So we can just gonna let this incorporate. Throw a top on here. Let it, kind of steam up or whatever for a few minutes. Then I'll be coming back. So you got a nice little bit of that portion of that chicken now. You use that for another meal. So this is how it looks after about 3 or 4 minutes. And this way you want to taste it, because to see if you put enough salt and pepper in there. Perfect. Because you can always add more to your bowl or something. So we had this rice boiling. It's been like 30 minutes. It's trying to get soft. So we're going to take this rice right here. Hold on, I'm going to pull off some of this water. So we're going to add the rice. Get in that rice. And this is where we add the basmati rice, because this doesn't take that long. Then we're going to add our 4 cups of chicken stock. And we're going to let this bring it to a broil. And once it's broiling, we're going to simmer this for like, 20 minutes. Then we're going to come back to this pot. So while that's on a hard simmer over there, I decided I wanted to make me a sandwich, kind of panini style. So I got some butter right here. This just what's a soup without a sandwich? Honestly. So I got me some butter. This is sourdough. This is not a San Francisco. I wish it were though, but it's not. So I'm gonna put some butter on that thing right there. And I took a little time to clean up after myself too while that was doing that, and to give y'all a little more content. Probably skip past it to do most of it anyway. But hey, right there. Now I gotta get a spoon for some pesto. Running out of dishes. I'm running out of dishes. Gotta run that dishwasher. Got some pesto going right here. Let's get that spreaded. I don't do that thing. What about the original dish? Hey, this is a sandwich too. And I just felt like keep recording. So we got some turkey right here. I got a cracked black pepper turkey. That's what I'm about to use, but I got another one. I think it's like whatever it is. Ooh, I'm messing up. I don't want to do that. I got this provolone. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna take the provolone, right? I want it on both sides of the bread. Kind of evenly distribute. distribute it. Then I'm gonna put the turkey in the miller. In the miller. Bam. Here we go. Let me get on that too. Just throw some turkey off in there. It's kind of shaved, so. I know it's a lot of protein in this meal, but bodybuilders would like this meal. Okay, and over here we got the old school George Foreman. What they used to call this, the Bachelor's Paradise or something. Some stuff they call this about the Bachelor. All right. Throw this sandwich on here and let them go like a panini. Alrighty then. This is where I'm gonna make this chicken and wild rice soup creamy. So in a pan, gonna melt about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of butter. Gonna let this melt. While that's doing this thing trying to melt, let me show you how the chicken is looking. See, nice simmer. So come on, butter melt. Got the sandwich going over there. I know you hear it crackling in the background. I said, while that's doing that, I can do this. We had it on a low setting. Okay, now we got the butter melted. Now we want to put our flour in there. And we're just going to whisk it. Just like you making a roux. Like a roux for your gumbo or your gravy. You want to mix it. I think I need a little more butter. Why not? Yep, that's exactly what I need, more butter. So, we want this kind of smooth and creamy. Just got to keep whisking it on the low heat. There you go, that's how you want it to look, just like that. Like, if you're making gravy, like I said, a roux, just like that. Get all them bits and pieces over there. And now, the good part. So we have our heavy whipping cream and it's room temperature. Gonna go off in there, whisk a little bit at a time. So we want a pudding-like consistency. So keep adding a little and whisking it in there. Just like I'm doing. Just keep going and going and going. Ooh, your arm gonna be tired whisking this together, but this is the consistency you want, like pudding, nice and smooth like gravy. And there you have that part. Now let's go back and check on the chicken and rice. Alrighty, now you see that chicken and that rice, they got nice and lovely together. At this part, I usually scoop me some out and put some in a separate pot. I can add some broth to it because sometimes I don't like it creamy. Sometimes I just want a quick bite of chicken and rice. So now here goes the other part. This is what it makes it creamy. That right there. Ooh, I'm blocking it. One more other little kitchen gadget. Before you go, because we want to get all that out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get all that goodness. All of that there. Incorporate this together. Get that going. You can always add more broth or stock to it if you want it looser. But that right there is muy perfecto. And there we have it. Chicken and round rice. We're going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes. Make sure the rice is tender because you don't want to overcook the vegetables neither. So voila, there you have it. And with this one back here, I could just pour me some chicken broth in there, and I got one that's not so creamy. That's not creamy, not so hearty. So this how it should look. Remember to stir it so it don't burn while it's doing that little simmer. So let's get a bowl. Turn this off. I wish you could smell it. Oh my God. Get you a nice, good, healthy, big bowl of that. And see, I added a little more broth to that one. So I like mine like that too. When I'm on the go. Sandwich has been done. I just turned it back on to make sure it was warm enough. Got our bowl right there. Let's get us some fresh parsley on top. People always say, oh man, people put too much parsley on everything. Shut up. If that's what they like, let them do it. You ain't got to eat their stuff. Some fresh parsley. Ooh, got this ooey gooey cheesy sandwich. You see that? That thing is beautiful. Let me cut it. I'm going to cut this in half. This is a serrated knife. Ooh, it's hot. My fingers numb anyway. Boom. Nice little soup and sandwich. Throw you a pickle, maybe a couple of chips on there. Well, chips not necessary, but that'll be cool. And voila, there you have it. Excuse my sandwich, shadow. Creamy chicken, wild rice soup. And accompanied by a sandwich. A guest appearance by a sandwich. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Stay blessed. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's again. Peace and love to all your friends and family. Peace out.